I think education in Nigeria is decreasing alarmingly because there are very few educational facilities like libraries, reading centers, and frankly, I think there should be more libraries that should be brought up because students have to get together to read and so on. Do you think so?
Yes, there are some times where I just sit down and I'm trying to read a book, but then I imagine that if I had a group of friends and more books with me, that I'll be able to solve this thing in due time and I'll be able to actually do it better than I would have on my own. As they say, two heads are better than one. So if we had a library, it would bring about a sense of unity where students from different schools can come together to share ideas on different topics.
The level of education is nothing compared to the standards of developed countries. Like as a science student, the various apparatus we need for our practicals are not available. Talking from an art student's point of view, they don't have the necessary books equipped in various schools which help them boost their reading culture.
Basically, it's not really up to the high standards. We lack basic books and library for better education because books help in research and other stuff that aid in learning.
Yes, I think so. Now there's this friend of mine. She's quite brilliant, but she has to drop out of school because her parents died, you see. So due to her love for education, she has to go to public school. And yeah, in a public school there should be a library, but she doesn't have access to the library, so she has to borrow some textbooks, and when she doesn't get them, she ends up not doing an assignment, getting sent out of class, and frankly, I think that's too much for her to bear. Yeah. She left school.
There are some homes in this part of Lagos that are not really conducive, and thereby students are not really able to read or read to the level which they're supposed to. So if there was a library where everything was just serene, where they could have a quiet place to read and understand, it would actually be very, very appreciated.
Like various countries like the US and so, they have community parks, community libraries in which students gather to read after school, which help them to boost their educational morale. And if those libraries are in place, I think people that are less privileged to go to school, from there they can learn little words like, at least they can learn words like is, are, which are necessary.
I know it promotes reading and writing culture.
And it gives awareness on the need for it. And it also gives books to people.
They assist people in creative writings, they give out books, promote reading culture, and most of my friends have talked about their books, which are really exciting. Yes.
Yes, I'm very sure people help in doing this because it's for the children, it's for people, and it's for education. And anything for education is very good. So I think people will help.
I appeal with every African people, with all Africans in Nigeria and abroad, to please support this project because it will help I, my friends, and other individuals at large. Because the future of an African child lies in our hands. Various developed countries didn't start one day because they said Rome isn't built in a day. So if we can assist in assist in this promotion of these funds to build this public library, it won't just help an African child, but it will make Africa a great continent. Thank you.
We appeal to everyone to please support the cause to build a community library.
It will really help in improving our reading habits, help us be able to do better in education and meet new people, smart people who can help us to understand better.